Hey, this is okay. How are you doing today? I am doing good, and I am working on this video. This is a coloring video. I'm working up on finishing the last page of Blue Planet 3. I'm a little bit behind schedule, so I just thought I'd go ahead and put this video out there, letting you guys know I am probably like a half day behind schedule for various reasons, mostly involving like sicknesses and that kind of thing. Not that I was sick, but my whole family was sick, and I had to kind of live in a different place while this was happening, so I didn't get sick because I've got an upcoming surgery, and it's just been, kind of rough. But I am working at a grueling pace, trying to get this thing out as soon as possible. I might be like a half day behind. I'm going to try to finish it tonight. Tonight is when I said it would be out. Where is this little brush I'm looking for? All right. And it is all looking really good. I'm really happy with this comic, how it's turned out and everything. Whoops, that went a little too far. And I wanted to mention that I am a big fan of romanticism art style. And in this comic, that's kind of what I'm trying to emulate, and the style I'm trying to achieve. And I hope that you're kind of a fan of this style of art too. Artists such as Francisco de Goya is the main one who's always inspired my art. In college, I think I did one of my senior theses on Francisco de Goya, and he's always been an inspiration because he had a very unique chronic disease that really affected his art and sort of sent him off into this very creative place towards the end of his life, and really kind of pushed the type of art into a new genre, the romanticism. If you know, like William Turner or J.M.W. Turner, Bootstrap Bill, according to Pirates of the Caribbean, but before Pirates of the Caribbean, he was a famous romanticism artist. He did a lot of landscapes, and I think there's one more artist. I'm having trouble thinking about him now. But if you look up romantic style art or romanticism era art or artist, those are kind of my favorite styles of painting. If I go into an art gallery, an art museum, and I see this kind of art on the wall, it just really connects to my soul. I feel like it's very soulful and dramatic, and I just really adore it. So speaking of like classic and older art styles, if you have Netflix, you might look on there this month and you'll see Godfather part 1, 2, and 3 is on Netflix, which I got really excited about when I saw those. I pulled up Netflix looking for something to watch while I'm drawing, and boom, there was the Godfather series. And it was more exciting because I only saw Godfather 1 at first, and I got finished with that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see that second one now. And then, yeah, it just kept happening like that. I'd finish it, and then I'd see the next one was on there. I was like, yes, keep going, keep the marathon going. It's been so long since I've seen Godfather 2. I didn't really remember much of it, but highly revered movies, and revered for a good reason. They're very strong. How's it go? They really touch on the subjects of family and power, those complex, deep emotional that's like runs within all of us, and so it's connected with a lot of people. Very good story. It's kind of a slow burn. It's slower pacing than the usual movies of today. I like that. Maybe I don't enjoy those movies constantly, but it's a nice break from today's, like, this generation of movies where everything has to be action packed and fast, and there's got to be action and blood and action scenes or explosions every 5 minutes. It's just nice to have a break from that and to see that stories can be told in a different manner. Let's see here. I am doing sand on the beach, and it's kind of like midnight. So I'm trying to find a brush. I've been using this brush where is it? This 100 brush right here a lot. It just kind of gives a nice broken line. And let's see, we're going to get to a little bit of a dark. I want to go kind of greenish blue for right below the tree line where there's some shadow. And getting back to Godfather, I really enjoyed all the movies. And, talking about how it's a movie about family and power, and it shows the complexities and the mechanics of pursuing power, and like it just kind of, because it's an immense power that family has, it's just kind of everything is amped up, and it's just, the story is very touching. It's Shakespearean with all the family and that kind of thing. It's good throughout. I really, if you can make it through the movies, I really suggest watching them. It kind of inspired me to kind of feel like I want to delve into some kind of that kind of genre a little bit more. Maybe not into that genre, but try to borrow some things from that genre, like the writing aspects, where you kind of go for things that are what would you say? I'm having a hard time. I'm gonna save that for another video. I'll just go ahead and say I enjoyed those movies. Godfather 1, 2, and 3 on Netflix this month. Also Goodfellas. I feel like Goodfellas, that's what I started with, and then I saw that Godfather was on there. Goodfellas is a great movie. I feel like Goodfellas is the adaptation of Godfather for a newer generation, and it's like a condensed version of Godfather Part 1, 2, and 3. It's like the trilogy, so we need a one movie of The Godfather, and The Goodfellas is basically that. I enjoy watching them. I feel a little bit odd watching them and enjoying them, because it's kind of like these are really bad people who abuse people and kill people and take advantage of people. It's kind of hard to morally watch them and enjoy it, I think. But at the same time, it's a good story underneath. It's very practical, and it can be adapted to anyone's life, I think. So if you can get past that, they're good movies, and I'm hoping to get involved with some more stories in the future that involve more kind of hidden layers of power and the emotion that comes from not the intensity, kind of the emotional intensity that develops from the power plays of the transitions of power, and who's gonna win it out, and that kind of thing. I want people to kind of be nervous whenever they're reading through a story at some point. So that's what I'm hoping to get into. And I think there's definitely a spot for that in the Wonka comics coming up, where I'm about to do. Wendy Wonka is a very interesting character, and I think everybody wants to see something happen to her, or she's kind of this loved character, so you don't really want to see her go, or you want to see her victorious, and you want to see the bratty kids get what's coming to them. So it's kind of a difficult situation. I think there's going to be some good opportunity for tension in those comics. Let's see. I also was thinking about this. Let's see here. I am going to borrow this color from over here. This right here is the promotional panel, or the promotional poster, the panel I used from This comic is like the promotional poster over on my DeviantArt gallery. So this is the panel colored. The promotional poster is finished, and maybe I'll go update it over on my DeviantArt page. Before I finish up here, I wanted to also give a quick look at the, what is that, the final page. It's not finished yet in coloring, but go ahead, spoilers ahead, maybe. I don't want to give too much away, so there's no speech bubbles and a lot of the special effects are off. So just be forewarned, here it goes. All right, here is a little glimpse at the last page, I mean. That's all you're going to get today. And tomorrow, look for Blue Planet 3, completely finished. I'm excited for this comic to come out. It's a very good looking comic. Trying not to build it up too much because then you'll think like, oh, it's going to be amazing. But I think it is good. It's good enough to brag about, I think. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Go watch Godfather 1, 2, and 3 if you have the time. It's a long trilogy. But thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. And this is Okay. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.